You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look. Today we gonna cover the brand new OP08.5 liter out of the premium booster set in red Sanji. Let's get it. I ain't even gonna hold you, gang. I ain't even gonna hold you. Red Sanji is probably going to be the best red aggro deck until we get OP09 with Shanks, okay?
Facts.
So without further ado, let's go to get straight into it. But before we do, let us know below how you personally beat this deck with your personal main deck. I don't care what deck you're running. Throw some tips for all the people that may be using the same deck as you, so we could all end up packing up this red Sanji, and that's a fact, not an opinion. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight to the content, gang. Let's get it. So in my personal opinion, this is probably going to be the best aggro deck until we get to OP09 with Shanks, okay? Red Sanji from PRB is a very different type of leader. Let's go ahead and read its effect here real quick. Activate main once per turn. Up to one of your cost 8 or lower characters without an on-play effect gains rush until the end of this turn. So pretty much this deck does not use any on-play abilities, and which means that this deck possibly might be good going in OP09 if Blackbeard is going to be the best deck like how it currently is in the OP09 for the East. Let's go over all the cards that this deck particularly runs, and we'll get into the key cards you gotta look out for. Then we're gonna tell you guys how to pack up this deck with a video, putting in some work against this deck. So let's go over it. This is a 7K beater that can't be popped. This is an early game attacker. This is pretty much vanilla attacker 2K blocker that recurs itself by ditching out an event. Searcher, just a regular 6K rusher. This ends off games with Monkey D Dragon. This is like your only main boss monster of the deck. Cost reduction with a 6K body wall rush. This is one of the main rushers of your deck early and mid game. Searcher, one of the best counters in the game. And this is pretty much a perfume flare, pretty much bypassing any blocker that's on the field. Very nice. And it even has Sanji even in the art. So actually crazy. So let's go ahead and get straight into the cards we really just need to look out for. So we're already talking about the Sanji. This can't be removed unless you pretty much attack it or remove it twice if you do have an event in the hand. If they do have an event in the hand, they dodge this. Is pretty much bypass the KO, possibility. So watch out for this. So this card is really a rusher early game, allowing you to really abuse some power by using its ability. Take you on life, gaining 5,000 power. Also gains rust. But the thing about this is that if it does have an activate main, you guys always want to get rid of it. So activate main or anything with when attacking, these are the two cards that you really do need to get over, because if you don't, these two cards will keep on spamming its effects every single turn. So you guys got to really watch out for these two cards. You guys see this on the board, get rid of them. Another card that you guys probably should always get rid of should be this Marco. You really don't want this on the field, especially if this scheme can just keep on reborning itself over and over again, because when it comes to next turn, this thing can end up attacking. So very shiesty card. When you see this, remove this. This is your in-game cleaner. You always just need to be wary of this particular card late game, because they can literally drop this out of nowhere, recur a couple of Dawn, and also have rush as well. So this is one of the most shiestiest cards for ending a game in any red deck. This is probably one of the most important cards you always need to look out for. Look, early and mid game, they will always go straight into this card, just because when you summon this Zoro and you attach one Dawn to get to 6K rushing at a 3 cost body, which is actually that. Look, this card's tough as hell, dead ass. This card is really on some nut shit, bro. So always take note of this. From the early and mid games, they will end up dropping this to apply pressure. And the gist of this deck is really just to end the game before you can really try to get the 10 Dawn. So a lot of times when this deck gets to 10 Dawn, it really can't handle a lot of big bodies on the field. You get what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the gist of how this deck functions, to be honest with you guys. But watch out for this Zoro. Radical Beam, if you always see some Dawn left up on the opponent's side of the field, maybe like 1 or 2, just always be wary. They might have the Radical Beam. Gives you one of your red characters a plus 4,000 power, so it's actually crazy bumping you up to 9,000. So if you do see one Don up on the opponent's side of the field, they probably got the Radical Beam in hand. And the last card you really just need to look out for is the Perfume Fumer. You guys always want to try to have some life up late game when you guys are playing against this deck, just because of this card. This card's like a Perfume Fumer. This is how you end off games, pretty much bypassing all the blockers. So let's go ahead and get straight into how to beat this deck. How do you personally beat this deck? The first way to beat this deck is board removal. We actually look at a lot of these characters. Okay, a lot of these characters don't really have a lot of effects, but if they summon these characters and remove their board, they have to keep on recurring all of their bodies next turn. Another way to really beat this deck is starving them. Okay, if you starve them and they keep on just using everything from their hand, by the time it's their third or fourth turn, they're only gonna have 1 or 2 cards in the hand. There's another way to really beat this deck. The third way to really beat this deck is blockers. Okay, if you end up bringing out a whole bunch of blockers, all these rushing characters don't really do anything. This deck also doesn't really have any board removal as well. As you guys can see, there's literally no board removal in this deck. So you could actually set up a whole bunch of shit and not worry about any of your cards getting popped, okay? And that's pretty much how you beat this deck. Board removal, starving the opponent, and blockers. Those are probably the 3 best ways you could possibly beat this deck. I know every deck can't starve, but if you can starve them, pretty much forcing them to keep on using things out their hand, by the time it gets to their 3rd or 4th turn, they're not gonna have any cards in their hand. So this is something you guys probably might want to look into. Okay, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight to the gameplay, gang. Let's get it. So we are back. It's time to put Sanji in the pack, and that's a fact, not an opinion, because it's YGOD, Yellow Gang or Die. YGOD. Shout out to all my delinquents.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
This is a certified hood classic.
You already know how we getting down. Y'all know the anthem. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the game. Okay. We're gonna go out into this Garp. We're gonna get this Sabo past our turn. He ended up going out with the Nami. Okay.
Nani?
He's gonna attack at 5. We're gonna get this Luffy. So like I said earlier, the big gist of this deck is literally early game, bring out this Rondo or Zoro. I told you guys at the beginning of this video is gonna attack at 7. Very shice, very shice. And it's our turn. You see how fast this deck moves? It almost kind of reminds me of RP Law, to be honest with you. Where we're sitting at 4 Dawn. This deck doesn't have any board removal, but we could go out for a baby, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let's go into Garp. Get this Luffy. And let's just go to attack at face to get rid of this big body. Make him use counter. Give me 2 cards. Have you sit at 2. He actually counters out. Okay, so now he has 2 cards in hand. So like I said, we're draining his hand. We're draining his hand. We're not even gonna worry about attacking life. His turn though. I ain't gonna hold you, Zoro looking kind of thick.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy.
Of course, we're gonna take this though. We're definitely gonna take this. I don't care about being at 1. Or maybe we should counter out. No, we ain't gonna counter out. We're gonna use this trigger though. We always get the small ace. Oh, we already have that. Yeah, we always still get the small ace. We can double cycle late game. He attacks at 7. Crazy. We're gonna take that. We're gonna pop this just in case he tried to attack at that Nami. He brings out another one. Okay. He attacks at 5. It doesn't matter what we get discard. Let's discard these 2. I accidentally misclick. Fuck, bro. Fuck. What the hell, man?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Damn, I accidentally misclicked. That was my bad. Use leader ability. Remember, he has 2 bodies on board, so we're gonna pop one and attack it to the other one. Use our Luffy. Hop back. We're gonna pop the 6K one. And then we're actually going to go into the Sabo here. Yes, sir. Probably get rid of 2 aces. There's no way we're getting rid of our counter. Or attack at 11. So you see how we're starving him. We're just clearing board and he only has 2 cards in hand. I said this earlier. This is another way you can really beat them early game. You get what I'm saying? Because they only have 3 cards in hand. Next turn, I'm going to pop off again with 2 aces. So we're actually looking real shice right now, gang. We're looking in a real strong position. Come on, gang. GG.
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Game's over already? What the fuck? Game's over already? Let's go ahead and load up another game. That was a little too fast, but this is one way to beat the deck is by starve them. Let's start with the next game. We finally got another game, gang. That last game was absolutely terrible. He goes into issue. All good. You already know what it is, man. We always put down on the gang type shit, gang time shit.
Gang.
Our turn, we're gonna draw. It's our 2-down turn. We always flampy. Cool. And this looks like this is all we could do. We could go into Makino, but I really want to save that. So we go into him, pass turn. But yeah, this is definitely by far the best rushing deck, in my opinion. Best aggro deck. He's gonna attack at face. We're gonna take. He's probably gonna go into the Zoro. Goes into issue. Okay. I mean, he's just trying to build board. Come on, bro. There's no way you're searching this fucking long. What is going on? Our turn, he passed his turn. That was it, okay. Our turn, we're at 4 dime. He doesn't have any board removal. He could just go on the Sabo and just set up for next turn to keep it a stack of you. Might just attack at 2. Attack at 7. Summon the Sabo. He doesn't have any board removal, so we should be in a really good position. Should definitely be in a very good position. He brings out this ace. That's crazy. I never seen anybody use this ace like this. This is crazy. He brings out this ace. Very problematic card when it comes to trying to remove it from the board. Not a fan. Hard turn. We're on our 6 dawn turn. What we could do, I'm not even gonna worry about that ace. I'm gonna keep it a stack of you. I ain't gonna worry about that ace. I'm just gonna use too many resources just to try to get rid of it. I'm gonna wait till it attacks. We could just go out into the Ivankov. I think that's the move. We go straight to the Ivankov. A lot of people was wondering how come I use the Ivankov. They never seen it action. You about to see it right here. Go on the Ivankov. Put a Sabo at the top. Or we don't even need a Sabo. We could put fucking Luffy at the top. Let's put Luffy at the top. Let's put the power up Luffy at the top. We already got a blocker on the board. Just bring out this Luffy. Yes, sir. And we're not going to use our power up. We're just going to attack at face at 8. Bro, you ain't countering out of this, pussy. Hurry up.
Motherfucker!
Hurry up, pussy. Niggas be taking all day long. And on to you, Chief.
Good God.
Hey, ya, Chiefster.
Yeah, gang, I don't know why y'all be taking so long. Y'all be like, no, damn straight, well, nigga, you know your ass ain't taking that shit.
Nope.
Y'all ain't taking that. I be feeling like that every time I'm trying to fucking play. Niggas be taking forever. Now, look, I'm playing the hardest deck in the game. You should not be taking longer than me. Fact, not an opinion. That's a definite fact, not an opinion.
Fact.
He actually goes out into this white beard. This guy is cooking right now. This man is definitely cooking. He's gonna go ahead and bring out this white beard. Look, pop my Sabo. Oh my gosh, this guy is definitely cooking. Our turn. We're on 8 done, right? Let's use our leader, not leader. Let's use our power up. We do not have an ace, which is unfortunate. We do have a Sabo. We do have to get rid of that white beard. Honestly, bro, we're at 8. I think you might just have to drop this Ice Sage and Luffy, to be honest with you guys. I think we're just gonna have to drop this ace and that's 8, this Sabo and let's keep saying Sabo, this Luffy and this fucking Ice Sage. What the hell am I talking about?
Oh my.
Oh man, I'm dropping the bag right now. I can't talk. Somebody need to slap the shit out of me, gang. I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna drop this Ice Age. Cool. Bring out this Luffy. I'm gonna yeet this out. I'm gonna yeet that shit out. Go into our leader ability. We're gonna trash one. We always trash the ace. And what I want first, I'll probably put the ace at the bottom. I don't mind if I remove this Luffy. We're gonna attack at 8. I should attack with 7. I don't know why I did that backwards. I accidentally didn't attack.
Oh no!
I accidentally didn't fucking attack. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm so trash.
Know your fucking place, trash. Fucking robots.
I accidentally didn't attack, bro. What the fuck am I doing? Oh shit. I forgot to attack. The attack at 7. I'm fucking folding right now. I'm dropping the bag right. He'll attack at 7. I don't want to counter out of this. He could take the Rocket Luffy. Or actually, let's counter out. Let's counter out. So we do have the blocker. Let's see what he goes into. He has 2 Dawn. He should have tried to attack my power up Luffy. I don't know why he tried to attack at face. He attacks at 8. We can just discard that Sabo. I think this guy is goobed though. I think this guy just got goobed up, dead ass. This dickhead just got goobed up. I think he was probably wondering why did I just counter all this? Because I'm about to style out next turn. That's why, gang. Gang type shit.
Gang.
He probably mad as hell I just did that. Now he's just sitting here looking stupid, looking at each other. He goes out the dodge. This character gains 2,000 power during this turn. This is a shiesty ass card. So it's at 4,000. They place the character in the trash in the turn, so he's gonna attack at 8, try to get rid of my power up Luffy. Like I said earlier, this is what he should have been doing the whole time. We're gonna get rid of this, so we do barely have any cards in hand, but it's important we keep our power up Luffy because we're gonna style out. We're definitely gonna style out because we are going to be on Tim. Let's go ahead and use Luffy's power up ability. We have the ace in the grave, so now we can really style out with the Gecko. I think it's time we drop big boy Gecko, the Sabo in the ace. Bounce back the ace. So now since we're able to cycle like this, we're going to be able to have an extra card in the grave. So very shiesty. Use leader ability, get rid of that ace. Or get rid of that, no, get rid of the ace. Get rid of the ace. We get rid of the ace. We do Luffy first, Sabo on top, bounce back. Get rid of those 2. So now we have 2K in hand. So we're gonna attack at 7, 8, 7, 8, and 11. I think this might be game, gang. So I'm at 4K, a blocker, extra. I have 2 blockers, an extra life, and at 4K. I don't think he can do nothing. This is a crazy field right now. Okay, attack. He's gonna take both of these. He might counter out. Let's see. No, he takes. Okay, cool. And we're gonna attack. And we actually have the extra Luffy in the life as well, just in case he does have the Diablo Jambe. So you looking super tough right now. This board is cracked as fuck right now. Fact, not an opinion.
Facts.
But yeah, I think this might be game. This man's cooked. I think this is cooked. I have 2 blockers on field. I have extra life, 9k power. I think this guy's cooked, and I got 2k in hand. Yeah, that's game. I tried to send him a GG, but his pussy hurt too much, so he had to leave. But you already know what it is. Greatest to ever do it.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. This Sanji just got cooked.
His ass cooked. He got cooked.
Hey, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
So that's how you pretty much beat this deck. You could starve, board removal. There's a couple avenues on how to beat this deck, but we playing BY Luffy, YGOD, Yellow Gang or Die, YGOD. Shout out to all my delinquents. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, y'all, that's all I got. But look, before you go, if you was feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go.
またな、ルフィ。